I want to shoot a really quick video in answer to Katie's question from my Friday post about curveballs at the weekend. And I asked you if things like social engagements, family outings and stuff were causing you any problems at the weekend, which they often can. And Katie said, I just want to have the option of saying yes and then cracking on with the next meal on track to get back on track. Will I succeed doing it that way? And I just wanted to answer that in a video rather than via Facebook, because the answer is it depends, so it's a bit convoluted, and ultimately it depends on a couple of things. One of the things is it depends on how quickly you want results, and remember, if we're wanting big results in a short time frame, you've got to be more strict with yourself. That is not the way I advocate you do these things. I advocate taking a longer time to get results, because those results are much more likely to stick with you, because you'll have changed your habits by then. And if you change your habits, you're talking of a lifelong transformation. So as you know, that's my advocate. But it does depend on that. So bear that in mind. If you want quick results fast, you're going to have to be a lot stricter with yourself. It depends ultimately on two things: on how much you say yes to whatever it is that you're having, and how frequently those social engagements are for you. So if saying yes to whatever it is, say going out for a curry with some friends, involves having the curry, having some rice, a naan bread on the side, having some dessert maybe, and a bottle of wine, versus saying yes is, I'm going to have the chicken tikka, whatever, but I'll have a side portion of sagaloo rather than any rice or naan. I might have a couple of forkfuls of my friend's rice, but that will do. I'll have a glass of wine that will last me the evening, maybe two, but I certainly won't have a bottle. I'm not that fussed about dessert. Actually, I'm quite full when I've had my meal. You see how they're quite different. And there are lots of different shades in between those, obviously. So partly it depends on how much you are saying yes to the incident. And it also depends on the frequency of them. So if you're having social engagements like that every week, and every time you are saying hell yeah and having everything, the rice, the naan, the bottle of wine, the dessert, everything, you are going to hamper your progress for sure. You need to understand that. If they only happen once every month or once every couple of months, then it won't have that much of an impact on your progress, providing you're eating well most of the rest of the time. So those are two main things to consider: how much you're saying yes to, try and get some smart choices in there, and how frequently those events are. Whatever you choose to do, always try and plan ahead. So decide, okay, I'm going out for a curry this Saturday. Have a think about my goals. Okay, where am I going? What do I really want? I actually really fancy a dessert, but I know that's not really in line with my goals. So I will have a dessert, but I'll actually ask someone to share a portion with me. And that way you're loading your subconscious, so that when you get to the event, you get to the party or whatever it is, your subconscious will kick in and remind you of what you've pre-discussed with yourself and what you will do. And then the biggest part, enjoy it. So enjoy it for what it is. Don't bolt your food down, because you haven't had a curry for ages, like your life depends on it. It's probably something you haven't had for a while, so do savour it and enjoy it. Don't feel guilty afterwards. And exactly like Katie says, the next available opportunity, which is always your next meal, it's not the following week or the following Monday, always your next meal, which in most of these cases will be your breakfast, then you're back on track with your smart choices again. So in summary, it largely depends on your degree of saying yes to whatever it is that you're going to, and your frequency of these events. They'll have a big impact on how you handle them and the decisions and the choices that you make at them. Okay, hope that helps, ladies. Please put some any comments under this to let me know if any of that isn't clear, if that helps, or if you're still struggling with anything, because this is a really key thing to grasp. You will get these things throughout your life. They don't want to be avoided, they want to be enjoyed. And if you can't get your head into a place that does enjoy them without the guilt, but still enables you to progress on your results, then you'll be struggling. So, do air it if it's a concern for you. Okay, hope that helps. Speak soon.